Hello students, now in this video we are going to discuss about 12th standard computer science chapter 16 data visualization using PyPlot, line chart, pie chart and a bar chart. We already know what is meant by data. Yes, now in this class we are going to discuss about what is meant by data visualization, how to represent data in visualized form in Python programming language. Okay, so data visualization is the graphical representation of information and the data. The objectives of data visualization is to communicate information visually to users. So data visualization means we are representing the data in the form of graphics. Okay, so when you are representing the data in the form of graphics means communication becomes very easy. For this, data visualization uses statistical graphics. Numerical data may be encoded using dots, lines, or bars to visually communicate a quantitative messages. Okay, so in this data visualization, the numeric data are converted in the form of dots, lines, or bars to visually communicate a quantitative messages. Okay, so this data visualization uses the statistical graphics. Now you can see the general types of data visualization: chart, tables, graphs, maps, infographics, dashboards. So these are the different types of data visualization. So the uses of data visualization, why you want to represent the data in the form of visualized manner, that is graphic manner. Okay, data visualization helps user to analyze and interpret the data easily. When you want to compare the data, who scored first mark, if for example after the awfully examination is over, principal want to know in which subject students are very weak, or in which subject the students are average, or in which subject the students are done very well. Okay, like that. When you are representing the marks in the form of numeric numbers, when you are draw the bar chart or any other graphics representation in the when you see the chart, they can easily identify in which subject the students are scored high marks or low marks, like that. Okay, so data visualization helps user to analyze and interpret the data easily. Okay, easy to analyze the data, they can find easily what in which subject the students are scored more marks, and which subject they are secured very low marks, like that. Okay, so it makes complex data understandable and usable. Various charts in data visualization helps to show the relationship in the data for one or more variables. So when you draw the chart for a awfully mark result, they know the average the relationship between each and every subjects. Okay, so the students in the students performance in all subject, they can able to see within the single chart. Okay, so data visualization helps to show the relationships in the data for one or more variables. Now we can see about what is mean by infographics. That is, informations are represented in the form of graphics, is known as infographic. An infographic is the representation of information in a graphic format. Dashboard. A dashboard is a collection of resources assembled to create a single unified visual display. So dashboard, no, in car also dashboard is there. When the drivers are driving nowadays, a new versions of cars is having a special valid dashboard. No need to see the side mirror. Okay, the camera is inside of the car. The driver can see the camera inside of the car itself. They know which vehicles is coming near to her vehicle. Okay, so based on that, they drive the car. No need to see the mirror, side mirrors, and then they can able to identify how much of fuel is there. and then brake level, okay, indicator, whether the lights or indicator is working or not, they all these things are checked in the driver's seat itself, okay. That is, a dashboard is there. From the dashboard, several resources are connected together, okay. So they need the fuel level as well as the side mirror, no need. Like that, all those devices are connected to the single dashboard. They can see the dashboard and find all these details, okay. So data visualization and dashboard translate complex ideas and concepts into a simple visual format. Patterns and relationships that are understandable, undetectable in text or detectable at a glance, using dashboard, okay. In pilot also, in aeroplane, pilot also seeing this dashboard and then drive the aeroplanes, okay. So introduction to matplotlib, data visualization in Python. Now we are going to discuss about how to implement this data visualization concept in Python programming language. In Python programming language, you can also able to draw the graphics. Now you can say how to draw graphics or chart by using Python. For that, which modules are used? Matplotlib is the most popular data visualization library in Python. It allows you to create charts in few lines of code. Okay, so Matplotlib is the one of the module is used in Python. It is allowed to create a data visualization in Python programming language, okay. So types of visualization in Matplotlib. What are the different kinds of visualization you can able to done in Python, okay. So some of them are line plot, scatter plot, histogram, box plot, bar chart and pie chart, okay. So these are the different visualization form of Matplotlib. Now you can see what is mean by scatter plot. So scatter plot means a plot that shows the data as a collection of points. The position of a point depends on its two-dimensional value, where each value is a position on there and either the horizontal or vertical dimension. That is, a scatter plot is nothing but you can see the graphic. That is graph sheet, no, and that graph sheet, the points alone will be given, x and y axis, points alone given, the points are scattered through the graph sheet. That type of chart is known as the plot, okay. If for example 2 comma 0, 5 comma 5, 4 comma 3, for that place alone one dot is given, okay. Points alone will be mentioned throughout the chart paper. This type of chart is known as a scatter plot. Box plot. The box plot is a standardized way of displaying the distribution of data based on the 5 number summary: minimum, first quartile, median, third quartile and maximum, okay. So box plot you can draw just like a box. It divided into 5 different categories, okay. The first one is that is the starting one is minimum, and then next one is first quartile, and then third one is median, and then fourth one is third quartile, and the maximum level is shown by the box plot, okay. Now you can see how to install this matplotlib in Python programming language. You can install matplotlib using pip. So pip is a management software for installing Python package. So this software is used to install pip in the Python programming language, okay. So getting started with data visualization by using matplotlib. After installing matplotlib, we will begin coding by importing matplotlib using the command, okay. So we already know if we want to insert any module into the Python programming language, which keyword is used? We use the keyword import. After writing the keyword, you just specify the module name. If you want to include any functions on that particular module, then we use a dot operator for including the function, okay. See this line: import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. Here import is the keyword. After writing this keyword, you have to specify the module name. A module name is matplotlib dot. From this module we include the function pyplot, pyplot, pyplot as plt. Here plt is the object is used to access the members of this module. Now you have imported matplotlib in your workspace. That is in your Python working area script mode. We are importing the matplotlib. You need to display the plots using matplotlib from with your Python script. You have to add plt.show method inside the file to display your plots. So if you want to show the points in the output screen, then we must use the function dot show, plt dot show. Plt is the object name. Okay, plt dot show method is used to display your plots. Now you can see this example: import matplotlib pyplot as plt. So this statement is used to include matplotlib module into the Python programming language. plt.plot, that is we are plotting the points in your worksheet. Okay, workspace 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. So plt.show, this function is used to show the points in the graph sheet. Okay, output this window is matplot window which allows you to see your graphs. You can over the graph and see the coordination in the bottom right. Okay, now you can see 1 2 3 4. Okay, the points are 1 2 3 4. So the straight lines can be drawn. So this type of chart can be seen by using the module pyplotlib. Okay, so you may be wondering why the x-axis ranges 0 to 3 and the y-axis from 1 to 4. Okay, so if you are providing a single list or array to the plot command, matplotlib assumes it is a sequence of y values. Okay, so see this coding. Here we are having only the one sequence of number, that is 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. This single sequence of number is considered as a y-axis values. Okay, then in the x-axis value it takes automatically. The x values starts from 0. Okay, see this the x-axis starts from 0 to 3, that is 0 comma 1, 1 comma 2, and then 2 comma 3, and then 3 comma 4, like that. It automatically it creates the x-axis value. The x-axis value by default it starts from the 0. Okay, x-axis by default it starts from 0. The default x vector has the same length as y but starts with 0. Okay, so number of elements, how many number of elements is present in y, the same number of elements is present in x-axis also. Okay, so hence that x-axis data are 0 1 2 3. Plot is a versatile command and will take an arbitrary number of arguments. Okay, so now you can see this one more example: import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. So plt.plot. Now in this example, x-axis and y-axis values are given. Okay, the x-axis values are 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 and y-axis values are 1 comma 4 comma 9 comma 16. Okay, so how these points are taken? For this plot takes many parameters, but the first two here are x and y coordinates. This means you have four coordinates and according to this list. So 1 comma 1, 2 comma 4, 3 comma 9 and 4 comma 16. Now you can see this figure. In this figure the lines are drawn. Okay, so this is the line plot. Okay, this chart is the example of line plot. So this is the way you can draw a line plot in Python programming language. Okay, is it clear? So in the next class we are going to discuss about the next topics. Okay students, thank you.